Hello, I'm Irwin Stelzer, Director of Economic Policy Studies at the Hudson Institute, and I'd like to spend a few minutes just talking about some aspects of the American economy that you may not have read on the front pages of your newspapers. The real problem here is a lack of economic growth. Everybody admits that. The question is, why are we not growing? I've recently come from a meeting of many business leaders, and I've talked to several. And they come up with some interesting points. Number one, they're sitting on $2 trillion of excess cash that they don't want to invest or that they're nervous about investing. Of that, about half is overseas, and they'd like to bring it back to invest in factories in America because, after all, wages are rising in Asia. Our wages have been stagnant, so we're now much more competitive. But if they do repatriate those earnings, they're going to have to pay a pretty stiff tax. I think it's something like 35%. So they're leaving the money there and will use it to build factories there that they might otherwise have built here. Second point they all make is about uncertainty, and not the uncertainty that we think about. Am I going to have a job? Am I not? Are prices going to go up or not? They're accustomed to dealing with that kind of thing. But when they see the people, the regulators working on Dodd-Frank, writing thousands of pages of regulations, and the workers and the regulators working on Obamacare writing thousands of pages of regulations, they get worried that they don't know what the regulatory environment will be in the United States if they do commit to plants. And remember, when you commit to an investment in America of the type we're talking about, you're committing to 10, 20, 30 years. They also see Boeing under threat from the National Labor Relations Board for trying to locate a plant in South Carolina, which is a right-to-work state. The National Labor Relations Board, as Diana Furchtgott-Roth, my colleague here, points out, is very angry that Boeing seems not to have reacted to union pressure in its home state of Washington the way it would prefer they have reacted. So there's a congeries of government actions that seem to unnerve executives and make them very unwilling to open the purse strings, even though the money they have sitting around doesn't earn very much at these interest rates. Thank you very much.